person and there's some offering given in order for some power or some information.
Yeah, that's not what we're doing. So
Yeah.
I guess
Right.
I think what Catholics would like is for you to disagree with us, but based on what we're telling you we believe. It's sort of like when Catholics call Mary the Mother of God.
Yeah.
You know, we'd like you to realize that we're not saying that she existed before God.
Right.
What we're saying is Jesus is God and Mary is his mother, ergo Mary is the mother of God. That's what
Yeah.
we mean. And so to disagree with us is fine, but please trust me when I say that this is what I think.
Well, no, I would say, yeah, Mary, the mother of Jesus, the mother of God,
Yeah.
makes sense in an earthly sense.
Earthly sense. What is?
Yeah. Does that relationship stay? Because even Jesus says, oh, who are my mother and my brothers? Like people that do the will of God. Who are they? Because they're like, oh, your mom, your mother and your brothers are
Yeah.
here. He's like, no, they're not my mother and brothers. You guys are. The people that obey, or maybe not you guys, but
do you
people that
interpret
obey.
in Christ's words there a sort of dismissal of his own mother?
He does it twice with her.
Okay.
He's like,
You want to be really
Mother.
careful, I think, before accusing Christ of breaking one of the 10 Commandments.
oh,
Like,
dismissing.
surely you're not saying he's dishonoring his mother.
I don't think he is.
Good.
I don't think he is.
I don't think
he's,
anyone has ever interpreted it that way. And I think they'd be
he
wrong
is,
to.
He's not. I think you're right. I'll be careful about how I say this, but I don't think he's dishonoring her. I think he's flipping the script and saying, no, like actually, my relatives are these people, the people that follow the will of God. He's not like dishonoring Mary, but there's times where he's like, no, he's like, it's not my time yet. Like, don't tell me what to do.
But
Like,
then he does it.
then he does it. He does do it.
Yeah, but again, I don't think it was don't tell me what to do. I
Yeah.
think that's an interpretation.
No, you're right.
of what
That
is-
was, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
he
for-
doesn't seem to
the way
treat
we would
her
see
like
it-
that. Yeah.
The way we would see it is we understand Mary in light of the Old Testament, right? So in the ancient Near East, in the Davidic monarchy, the queen was never the wife of the king, but always the mother.
The Queen Mother.
Yeah, the Geberah was the official title given.
And that's where we get the sort of the monarchistic view of heaven, where the Queen Mother exists now, and then
well, that's how we get it.
If you have controlling urges for the P word, there's actually new brain scans that reveal.
We get it.
right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines.
Right.
It's not like he had 700 queens. It was
Right.
Bathsheba, his mother. And if Christ is to take the throne, who's the Davidic throne, whose kingdom will have no end, this is why the earliest Christians made the connection that Mary is the Queen Mother. And so we see her in Revelation 12 as the woman who gives birth to the child who would rule the nations with an iron scepter. We see her as both an image of Christ, of the church, right, with the 12 apostles,
Yeah.
an image of Israel with the 12 tribes, but also the Virgin Mother of God who gives birth to Christ. So
No, I get that too.
Yeah.
I think we get into, there's a couple of, I guess maybe it's more practical on the Protestant side, like where you look at, Mary being a perpetual virgin.
which
And
every
then-
Protestant reformer agree with, by the way. Everyone. Calvin, Luther, all of them.
Yeah. Is that
Isn't
true?
that interesting? It's a true. Like, here's
don't know.
Here's a
That's
way to put
interesting.
it that's more understated. If it were true, and I'm not just feeding you a line right now.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I would definitely consider it. I think that looking at it, because he had brothers and sisters,
Right, but he didn't. Like he had relatives.
well, that's what we say. But
That's
it
what the
says brothers.
translated word is, but it's the translated word from the Greek is adelphos or adelphoi,
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't necessarily mean uterine brother or sister.
Like James is not the brother
Right,
of Jesus.
right.
He's the cousin or something
exactly.
like that. That's how we have to interpret.
Yeah, it's like when
Yeah.
Christ appears to like so many hundred brothers. It's not blood brothers.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, this is where I think the Protestant has to go, because I want Protestants, like I want you, because I think one way to try to convert you, which I want to do,
Yeah.
is not to try to make you bite the entire thing off all at once.
Sure.
But I think what you can do as a Protestant is like, okay, if everyone in church history up until the time of the Reformers thought that Mary was always a virgin, and now all of a sudden most Protestants seem to think she wasn't,
yeah.
then as a Protestant, you can go, okay, I'm still a Protestant, but I now disagree with the assessment that she had other children.
But we also have to believe she was sinless.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I'm going easy. I'm going slow with you.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hoodwink you. I'm trying to get you to accept one thing at a time. The
But it's
easiest
so
thing.
hard to not
Yes,
go
why not accept that she was sinless?
sinlessness,
Yeah, yeah.
and then also the
No, fair enough,
sinlessness of and like her mother.
No. Why would you have to accept that?
There's people that believe that. And
There's
then,
no Catholic who believes that.
okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
promise
there's
you. You
a
can take my
line
word
of
for it.
synthesis. But then
No, there's not a
Mary,
line. It's not the argument. If I'm talking too much, I don't mean to.
no, I'm
bulldoze you.
just asking about,
In my chat with Dennis Prager,
Yeah.
sometimes it felt like he was bulldozing me, but it's just because he was excited. I'm doing the same thing, so tell me
no,
to shut up.
I get it.
But just real quick, it's the argument isn't that if Mary was a sinner, Christ would have been too. That's not the argument. We acknowledge that Christ could have been born of a prostitute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, because if one was to hold, well, Mary had to be sinless or else Christ couldn't be, which is not the church's teaching, then I see why you would then say, well, then Anne must have had to be, and then there was this line back. That's not what the church teaches.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So, but even her sinlessness, I think that's never stated in Scripture, ever. Look at you with your eyebrows.
Man, I just love her so much.
I'm so glad you love her. And
I think there are ways
that's
to-
great.
I think there are
and
ways-
I honor Mary as the mother of
Yeah,
Jesus.
stop it. It's like I have a gay friend. I love him.
I like Mary.
Like, shut up.
Don't get me wrong. I don't talk to her, but I like her.
No, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why this is the difference between how I would talk to Protestants today as I would 15 years ago. Like
Yeah.
15 years ago, I would have had to have the right answer and say it perfectly and get really flustered about it.
Sure.
Because I was more immature, I think. Whereas today, I recognize, okay, yeah, like that's
I'm
fine.
hitting
You
the
have
button.
legitimate.
This is a big button.
What, Mary?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just love her so much.
I don't think just with you. I think this is the button
Mary,
for Catholics.
yeah, we
this
love
is
her.
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, anyways, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's
you were going to say
okay.
something about. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people try to make the argument that from, where is it, Luke 1:40 something? Maybe I've got that wrong, where the angel calls her full of grace. Like, it's pretty wild that he doesn't call her Mary, even in our prayer, Hail Mary, full of grace. He doesn't say that. He uses this Greek word, kakaritomene, which means she who has been graced. So some people will try to extrapolate that she was sinless. I think there might be more to it, because I don't know if I like that argument. It doesn't sound terribly strong.
Sure.
But sometimes I'll hear Catholics make the case, and it makes more sense to me.
Isn't it just because it was stated from the Holy See that we believe these things, especially these things?
Well, so the reason the church makes proclamations about things is to clear up confusion when it arises.
Sure.
So even though you've got Damasus I at the
This showerhead
at the Council of Rome in 382 making this definitive list of here are the scriptures, right? You also have it doing the same thing in Florence, and then I believe it was definitive at Trent. Okay, so you think, okay, well then why is the church only doing it at Trent? It's like, well, because it's after the Protestant Reformation, and now this confusion has grown such that the church has to clarify these things. It's the same thing why at the Council of Nicaea, the church had to make certain proclamations about Christ. Yes, the church clears up confusion when the confusion hits a fevered pitch. So I don't know, suppose right now there was this movement that started to make the claim and to believe